by Hung. I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person.
Him?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady? Dan Hung, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days could flow indefinitely before us, like a Ciencio lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, before I got into recording, I had just did a little research into some things, you know, like, about what I'm gonna do as in terms of, like, you know, doing stuff for Christmas. And this whole thing here is that, you know, not like I'm gonna be getting a lot for Christmas, you know, as you get older, you get less things for Christmas, that's just how it goes, you know, and also things are getting more expensive around here, so it's hard to do things. So I'm planning on trying to get Enter Nights, which is a game I had my eye on for a while, that recently got a physical edition released, so that means I can get a disc for it. And I was thinking about, what if I went and got the Japanese PS Plus, you know, and then downloaded a bunch of extra games from there? And the thing is that there's nothing new there to play.
Nice.
And I can't go trying to get, like, the premium that I did with the... I can actually get this twice, because if I want to get 1 month of premium... No, 1 month of extra, it's 1,300 yen. With going to Play Asia to get a Japanese PlayStation card, you can only get 1,100, and then 3,000 yen. So I would have to get 3,000 yen, and then I would actually be able to get the subscription for 2 months, which is pretty cool because, you know, 2 months of just playing games. So the thing is that these are not games that I've not played. All of these games are games that I've already played, and I can just be playing them again to get, like, trophies. And I'm just playing Japanese versions of them. So, like, it would be around $30 each. So, like, yeah, it's like get a whole new game for $60, or only get Enter Nights for $30, or get the Japanese PlayStation subscription for $30 for 2 months. I was really hoping that Kuro no Kesuke was on there, because I've been wanting to play that, and, like, I know I'm behind in my games. It's like, it's in Japanese, I'm not gonna understand the story. Yeah, there might be a character who shows up from another game, but it'll be like, what if I just ignore it? And, you know? Like Valkyrie Revolution, I played that, I don't understand the story. I beat the game, I don't know what happened. Because it wasn't in English. But if I get the PlayStation Plus Japanese subscription, it'll be 2 months. 2 months of playing any games I want. Well, not any games I want. They have to be specifically downloadable so that on my main account, which is this one, I would be ready to do stuff.
Nice.
I also just downloaded this Phantom Blade Executioners game that was free on the PlayStation, Japanese PlayStation Store. I don't know what that is. It looked somewhat interesting. It could be something I could just screw around with. Anyway, that's pretty much my plans as of recently. I'll see what happens. You'll find out if I only get Enter Nights or be playing Japanese games for 2 months straight, or if I'll be playing Japanese games for 2 months straight and play Enter Nights afterward. Anyway, let's continue recording some Honkai Star Rail stuff, because I could be doing Mafia 2 right now. I'm just gonna save this footage here. Okay, so I am back from doing the Mafia stuff and barely made any progress. Isn't that nice? Let's do the stuff in here. Anyway, for stores like my tea house, doing business by way of delivery is pretty appropriate. However, you look upset. What happened? Customers are truly a beast to try and understand. I'm not referring to you, sorry, I just had to vent. Mingxi shared her thoughts on the Merchant Guild with me, and I am in agreement with most of her ideas. It's always a good thing to make the pie bigger, right? So I decided to do some market research to get a better sense of what my potential customers are into. But after collecting the results, I realized that the tastes are really polarized. How do they think my flaming potent tea tastes too bland or too strong? Too bland, just add some alcohol. Why don't you try to develop several flavors? That's a typical layperson suggestion. I do plan on tweaking my recipe, but I'm not sure how to do it yet. I'm running a small business and my budget is limited. I can't just develop several flavors. But now that you're here, why not try my new recipe? Feel free to enjoy them, it's on the house. I happen to have developed 3 new recipes for flaming potent tea in different ratios. Please try them and tell me how you feel. This one, with a ratio of 9-to-1, is prepared for those who think my tea is too bland. Give it a sip. As you chug down the tea, its spicy taste sets your throat ablaze. You close your eyes and try to hold back the burning sensation that slides down to your stomach. It takes a long time before you finally get used to the irritation in your stomach. You open your eyes, red from the tears caused by the intense sensations. All the colors in the world fade before your eyes. You hear the song of a giant whale in your head. You feel yourself floating, jumping, and spinning, until everything suddenly goes black in your vision. Huh? Oh, you're awake. Oh, thank goodness. You just passed out while drinking the tea. I thought you kicked the bucket or something. I was trying to move you out of my tea house, but now that you've woken up, I guess everything is okay. Looks like the recipe is not going to work. I've got another tea for you to try. This one has a ratio of 7-to-3, so it's totally safe. Having learned your lesson, you take a sip of the new tea. While it's still a bit intense, the taste is quickly overtaken by its aromatic tea flavor. You wait for a while and don't feel any discomfort, so you start chugging it down. You feel incredibly comfortable, almost as if you were floating among soft clouds. You grab a cluster of clouds and playfully toss it at your companion, March 7. Wait, March 7th? At the moment, you realize that something is wrong. Shooting a questioning glance at the tea house owner standing in front of you, to your astonishment, you see several identical-looking owners, all speaking to you in the exact same tone. But why did I notice earlier that he had so many siblings? I thought he was going to start talking. Frustrated by your lack of observation, you don't understand why you've never noticed something so obvious before. Your mind is so filled with bewilderment, followed by an unexplainable sense of fear and regret. You can't help but contemplate how many secrets might be in front of your eyes, that remain yet unnoticed by you. Is this truly because of your lack of observation, or could it be that someone else is pulling the strings? Wake up, Jupiter Free! Are you still with me? How many fingers do you see? 30. You're finally woken up. I didn't expect that you would just... forget it. So this recipe is also a failure. How about the last one? A drink with only 1-to-1 ratio. If this fails too, I might as well give up developing new products. Having learned so much from the previous 2 mugs, you take your time and slowly drink this last mug of flaming potent tea. It tastes like a miraculous mix of sweet spring water and searing flame. The calm yet warm liquid slowly descends your esophagus, providing a comforting sensation. Uncertain, you throw a few more glances at Boss Dew, making sure that you aren't hallucinating. Finally, you let out a sigh of relief. You are pretty sure that this is the best flaming potent tea recipe for you. How are you feeling? Let me know if you feel bad in any way, and I'll call the heroes from the Alchemy Commission if I have to. Don't worry, I'm feeling fine. Really? Good to know. Looks like this recipe is just right. See, I'll make further adjustments based on this one too, then. Let's get started planning. It's usually this one that we need the video for. So let's see. Okay, Star Rail, logistics planning, high level. Need the one that is specifically for 40. High level 45. Here we are. We can get this done. So, high level 45 is going to go in a way like... So this one is going to go all the way up like that, and then this one is going to go over like the... Oh, I got it wrong. Just like that. Okay. I mean, hell, even I'm sure I know how this one goes. Actually, I didn't even need the video for this, huh? There we are. Can't argue with that. Everyone loves my tea, after all. I'm glad to formally establish a cooperation with the Merchant Guild. Absolutely. I hope that our cooperation will be fruitful and bring your tasty, flaming potent tea to an even larger customer base. Man, I got a headache coming on. And with it being a holiday, I really don't feel the feeling of wanting to record. But,
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arumali.
damn it. It's just a picture. There we go, something new. Man, it looks weird now. It looks real strange now looking at that.
There's still more work to do. The tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more side cranes on the streets recently. Take a look for yourself.
Alright. Alright, simple enough. I did something wrong. I see. Nah, I got it all figured out. Alright, this is the end of the event then, I guess. Since it's the bidding. And we did just get the last shop. Only thing left will be that dude. Because his name was Mr. Hall, right?
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to
Okay, so where were we?
the Merchant Guild promises that the funds
you
will
say
be
that
used
every
for the
time.
overall...
You literally say the same thing every time. Alright, we have all these street side events to do. Oh, let's go get them done. Cloud Knight's out on official business. Then where's the official permit documentation? Why should I listen to you? Boss do, what's going on? These Cloud Knights been hanging around the front of my store, spooking all my customers who think something's happening here. I asked these Cloud Knights what they were doing, and they just said, no questions, official business, and I asked, what's that? But they didn't respond. They just stood there in silence. This is just the same thing. Are you guys impersonating Cloud Knight officers? So which captain was it who sent you? You wouldn't know Majima. Ever heard of him? You kid around too much. This is obstruction of official business. It's like, did they not hear that I already beat them up before?
Get them!
Rules are made to be broken.
outstayed your welcome! Unworthy of my time, fleeting light, roaring flood.
Calm your body and mind. I'm fine.
Demons, depart!
Stand down. A blade of moonlight.
Okay. Same, they're just really saying the same dialogue. This is indeed Dew's tea house, but where is the man himself? Looks like he's not in. Based on work plans, he is meant to visit Dew's tea house in the Artistry Hardware store today. Looks like he's probably gone to the Artistry Hardware. The Artistry Hardware is near a blank place on the map. Could you please navigate again for me? Actually, I'm not so sure myself. Alright, I'll just be a few more laps around the block. My display still shows 99% battery left, so I'm good to go. How do we go to Artistry from here? Go up the stairs and on the right and then turn left? Alright, you got it, let's go. Hardware store. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on, you're going the... Oh, hang on, you're going the wrong way. I just said go straight ahead and then left. Huh? I forgot, and my partner forgot to restore my factory settings. I always get my lefts and my rights mixed up. Sorry about that. Huh? What are you doing here? I've been looking for you all day and couldn't keep up with you. I'm at my wit's end. And also, who's this with you? Who are they? I see. Thank you for collecting the route data for Dew's tea house and bringing it back to me. I thought I wouldn't be able to finish my job today. Thankfully, there are so many kind-hearted people on this ship. Thank you so much. We'll need to go to the Artistry Hardware next. Could you please point us the right way, kind-hearted stranger? Don't bother. I know where it is. Just follow me and don't get lost again. It's getting late. Let's talk later. I don't think I was sending it the right way, though. I spent so much time on this. How could this happen? What happened? Oh, you know what? All the takeout orders are overwhelming these days, and so are the complaints from my customers. I never received so many negative reviews before. At first I thought that my cooking wasn't as good as it used to be, but that didn't seem to be the case, so I took a closer look and found all the complaints were about takeout orders. So something is... Maybe the delivery was so slow that the food was all cold? But that's impossible. I packed all my dishes carefully and put them in thermal lunch boxes. As you know, side cranes fly fast. Actually, I read through all the complaints and all of them were about lost delivery or wrong dishes delivered. I realized something was wrong with the delivery, so I contacted the delivery company. They sent me this detail and asked me to follow the route and find out what happened. But now I'm having too many orders to look into this issue. Could you please look into this for me, Jupiter? I could really use your help. Oh. The lunchbox is left here alone. Its casing is as cold as the hearts of the customers who haven't received the food they ordered. After checking carefully, you were certain that this is a missing takeout order from Spices Supreme. Although I haven't figured out who did this yet, I should inform Yanakui right away. Hello, Yanakui. I found the lost takeout and sent the coordinates to you. If you have time, it might be good to get a realm-keeping mission cord to come over and have a look. The packaging is untouched, and I don't see anyone here that's weird. I found out what happened. The staff from the logistics company just contacted me and said their side cranes are having some issues. It looks like there were no thieves after the takeout that I was suspicious of. I'm so sorry to have bothered you, Jupiter. Just leave the takeaway where you found it, and I don't want to litter the streets with expired food, so I asked the folks to get them back. Oh, that ended abruptly. And I'm about to have whiplash every time I open the phone. Because it's like, that's not what I'm used to seeing, especially when she takes out her phone and then it's the screen is different than the... Well, of course the screen is usually always different than the... Look, I think you understand. It's just weird to look at now. That's all. I mean, before I talk to you again, am I sure there's nothing else I can do? Only 3 more levels to go. Let's end this event.
In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work,
Snacks from tall auntie is normal.
there's still more work to do. Different matters have different priorities. There are more urgent issues that
yes.
need our attention right
The
now.
final logistics planning. I will probably... Honestly? I think it might go... No. I think I know how this one goes now. It's gotta go like this. Oh, it can't go down. Oh. Okay, take them all away. This is where I get the big video that I was looking for. Let's find it. 90, need 90. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Here it is. Man, I'm getting a 15-second ad right now. Come on, dude. I ain't got time for all that. What the hell did I just see a game called My Hero Impact? Bro, you ain't gonna tell me that shit just ain't weird and fake. Come on. Alright, so this is how it goes. You apparently just go straight on over here. Man, that blows. But that's apparently how it's done. And then you go through here, go down here, down, 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 up, up, and here, and then here. And then you go through here, and then you go up, and then you go through here, and then you go up. And then you go through here. Holy crap. Nice. Market Skyline. Oh, the custom orders. That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting that. I thought they told you what you do. Let's go to this one. Fill up the freight. The star skip is like, oh, okay. No, not like that. Unload. Chipping target met. There's probably like a trophy in the game for like maxing out the actual score, but how can I have at least two? That is not small. Oh, this ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Something's not... right, I could have done that. Well, there goes my mistake again. You know what? That would make sense. I can't tell if these are facing sideways or not. So I just need to turn these around, is what you're saying. I think I screwed up, didn't I? Yes, I did. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do this one off. 'Cause every night I will save your life.